Alrighty, so the Tremere. Well, Wilfred is gonna go because actually Wilfred's gonna learn a lot of things. But let's start with Leonard. I think Leonard has been doing a lot of trying not to die and trying to look useful without attracting attention. So I think 15, given that he's a neonate.
Yeah. 15. Also, did they get a goal to trim here?
They did, but he's a generic fuck. He's essentially part of building up the Chantry's background thing. They're gonna be less difficult than named ghouls to maintain, but they're not really gonna get XP either.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay, well, those of you looking at his sheet can see that he is a fuck ton of stuff about, you know, social. I'm thinking maybe up his charisma to 4 and give him a dot of streetwise with his points. Because he has been working with the hospitals. Or trying to. So let's go with that. And let's add a handout. So, Leonard wants... What does he want?
To survive?
What is his nature here? Wants to convince William to be less of a cunt.
Who?
You. He wants to convince you to be less of a cunt.
No, who is wanting? Is it
Leonard.
Oh.
In his dealings. There. He's a reformer.
Fun.
Well, Wilfred is a neonate and he has done a thing, so 15.
Yeah, 15.
He
edging on 20, but you know.
Yeah, it's just that the rest of the time he literally didn't show up and he hasn't been doing a lot in the background other than sitting with his books.
True.
Now what is he gonna get with this? Yeah, that's what he learns after. I'm just gonna up his thaumaturgy to 4 here.
You're... Whatever.
No, go ahead and say it if you have a better idea.
No, it's nothing.
He already has maxed out occultist thing.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, whatever. Just ignore me.
And as far as his goals, ambitions, and what he's gonna do is concerned,
Isn't he getting moved?
Wilfred wants to prove he's not a demon worshipper, won't study infernalism, and wants to avoid Vienna. Because, yeah, the Lord had a problem with him pushing Jackalord towards infernalism. And, you know, just so you don't forget, those 2 demon celestial names, they're always gonna be there if you need them.
I'm pretty sure they're earthbound.
Might have been banished. Might have been summoned temporarily. There are rituals that do that.
Yeah. You've been cutting out a lot.
It's Discord.
Oh.
Michelle. the Tremere, Michelle? I think 20.
Yeah, 20 sounds good. She's been doing a lot. Mainly because I've been taking her along all the time.
Yep.
What should we give Michelle? She's a good shot already.
A Thaumaturgy? She's been...
I could up her Thaumaturgy, not gonna up her Obfuscate because that's just not worth.
Yeah, Obfuscate 2 is enough. She doesn't have the dice for it.
I mean, dice can be got, but even so...
Yeah.
I think she has been mind reading, so I'm gonna give her 2 points of subterfuge, and I think a dot of intelligence because she has had to think on her feet a lot to avoid you fucking her over, and a dot of etiquette for learning when to open her mouth and be honest and when not to. A lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Michelle wants to lessen the regent's power over her.
That's never gonna happen. With the bloodbound.
They're not bloodbound to the regent. They're not allowed
No.
to be.
Yeah, that's illegal. Heavily, very illegal.
That shit gets sent you to Vienna for a quote-unquote reassignment to somebody's
Yeah.
belly.
Yep. Don't bloodbind other than yeah, this is like so bad.
So Charles, I think, deserves a 5.
Yeah,
He
he does.
Have you
Didn't he
been
help with the-
teaching him any disciplines?
Didn't he help with the ward?
Oh, would he want to know fortitude?
He can't. He has mage blood. He can only learn thaumaturgy.
Oh. That's what you meant. I
Yeah.
mean, I could teach him Path of Mercury.
How much of it do you have at this point?
I have 1 point still. Actually, I should teach him the Focused Mind.
And that you have more of, right?
Yeah, I have 2 dots for the Focused Mind. The Focused Mind is awesome.
Oh, right, but that's 7 to start with, so he can't yet anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? We're just gonna bank these. His nature. I think he just wants to avoid getting dragged into the politics here. Especially with the way the Lord is displeased with the regent. Charles wants to avoid politics. Because that seems like a bad idea to get involved in. Sledge. I think a 10. Maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He has been patrolling. Some. Oh, his stamina sucks.
You should probably up that.
I mean, it's probably a consequence of how you twisted him into his current form.
Well,
but okay.
I never did anything like that.
Sure. So a dot of stamina and a dot of visceratic upping him to 2 on that. Okay. What does Sledge want?
He wants to serve his master.
Wants to catch someone sneaking into the chantry while no one's there to stop him.
He wants freedom.
No, he wants to catch someone trying to sneak into the chantry, so he has an excuse.
He wants to kill someone.
I mean, that's gonna go fine with all the gangrel here, right?
Vivian sneaks into the chantry, gets shanked by a sledge, and I'm like, shit.
Shit! No! I'm so fucking dead!
He gets a medal for it.
Keegan, we are discussing the NPCs since we reached the end of the first arc and we're gonna have a big time skip for elders. You are free to pop into the voice chat if you wish and join in the discussion. We have made it all the way to the Bruja, so we have Vincent, the new dude that was made by the sheriff. Now, Vincent is very new, so I think we're gonna say that this and the first downtime is him just earning his basic familiarity with the vampire state.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think so. Not in the case of an NPC anyway. Brenna. Well, she has been busy helping the sheriff assert dominance over the criminal element. Not so much with the sheriffing, but the clan affairs, because apparently they are kind of low on manpower given the fact that someone decided to saddle the most anarch leading group with the sheriff position.
Yep.
So that's effectively neutralized, but I think a 10 for her makes sense.
Yeah.
Most likely, yeah. And she was the...
She's a bruja. She hasn't been around much, same as Sophia, because they've been so busy doing their shit. And okay, there we go. Let's see. In terms of spending, its appearance empathy for presence 3. I don't think she has any empathy. I think I'm just gonna up her intimidation by 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
So that brings her to intimidation 4, which means she has 5 left. And where would that go? I think melee to up it to 3, because I have a feeling it's like, you know, I might look puny for a girl, etc. But let me explain you something. Now the wrist bone goes snap,
And your ribs go crack.
effective strength of 8. It's not pretty if she gets annoyed. Don't upset the Bruja.
With the shark werewolves, that's it.
Brenna. Probably wants people to take her and the clan seriously, I think. Because people rarely do, especially if they're anarch leaning. So essentially she wants not to be fucked with cred.
Fair enough.
I think Kurt, as an Ancilla, should get 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a lot.
He's done a lot.
He did a lot not to kill Jackalow. Restrain himself. That is accomplishment there.
Okay, so what would he get here? I think he has been working his way to bitchifying people, so as much as he saving for presence 5 might be amazing, I think I'm gonna give him dominate 3.
Dominate 3 is definitely something that works for him.
And at that point he has the trifecta, and with presence 4 on top of it, he's a scary motherfucker.
Yep.
And I think his first dot of politics is definitely a must.
If he wants to continue a show of two.
I think at this point he's fucking earned it. Now Sophia, I'm leaning towards 15, and here's why. She has probably been working a lot on her fellow Bruja, especially the sheriff, because she's an idealist. And she has probably been, trying to get him to come around and stop being such a cunt. We can make this a free state. What the fuck is wrong with you? So, unless someone has an argument against it, I'm gonna say that since she's neonate, 15 makes sense.
Yep, I agree.
They've probably been very active in. So what's good for this? Impassioned speeches. So leadership by 2.
Yep, that seems sensible.
Mm-hmm.
And expression by 1. That leaves us 6. And you know what? Let's give her presence too, because she's not completely sucky at the dice roll, and it's something that ties into what she's been doing.
Yeah, that seems sensible.
Now, let's see. Sophia wants to resurrect. If I could spell. Thank you, autocorrect. The dream of New Orleans Free State.
Oh, we found a backer for the new Baron.
If those two meet quickly enough, it's gonna be horrible.
And he's got to embrace so many people. Oh god, it's gonna be lovely.
Kurt. Yeah, there's that nature of his. I think Kurt wants to establish direct control. Not gonna comment more on that, I'll know what I refer to, I think.
Would have thought we would have bring order because, the city is still a shithole.
Which brings us to Venita, who's sitting at a glorious 250, but she had a learnable moment and she met Thorbrand, so we might give her something as a bone.
10? Because she had to deal with the Ventru Prince.
I think 5, given how old she is, maybe?
Yeah.
I didn't know how old she was, so...
I mean, 250 XP, she's the first of actual elders we've looked at other than Thorbrand.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think she's learned something about leadership here, and what is and is not leadership.
And Thorbrand is the leadership, isn't he?
Mostly I'm thinking about not, because holy crap, the unlikely fuck who seemed incompetent and likely to cause trouble, namely Havdan, turned out to be an actual born leader, and the Ventru who's led people all his life turned out to be kind of a cunt and a loser.
Yeah. Why do you have to suck bacon?
Several reasons.
Right, Camilla is invisible to everyone and hasn't arrived in the city yet, so you don't get to meet her. Catherine Ludwig, does she get any experience for dealing with Jackalor and getting reports about him? I think it's worth a 5.
Yeah, same here.
Now, would she gain any... I think she gets a dot of investigation for this.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. What has William done today? A whole list of things.
Springfield, Alberta is not gonna be getting any experience. She's static as far as I'm concerned. She has a fuck ton of shit already, so she doesn't need any more. Malcolm has not done anything. He's Demi's old character. He and his sire are Alberta's buddies and the leaders of the Bruja in Springfield right now. Jeanette has not done anything. She's a neighboring prince. Edward hasn't done enough, I would say.
He should probably get 1 willpower when he learns about the shit I did on my town.
I haven't written in his experience properly in the experience bar, but I can see that he has 220. He probably is watching, but give me a shit. You interacted with him a lot. Give me a perception empathy roll, Bacon, at 6, since you're in the game.
Empathy.
Okay, 4 successes. You would know for a fact through long acquaintance that Alan does not believe in beating you if you destroy yourself. That kind of victory isn't worth anything to him. You're not beating if you destroy yourself. You have to be a worthy competitor. That's why you have a friendly competition, at least on his side, because you're a worthy foe.
Yeah, he would just look,
Yeah.
what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, he would feel sorry for you.
And probably give you a helping hand, which is a bigger insult.
Probably another reason why you can't fucking go to him for help. He wouldn't even ask that much of you. He would just,
He will waggle it around. Alan Percy owes me a favor.
He might not even make it public. He might just look at you knowingly for a century.
Just look at you 100 years later.
Who's moving fucking cutlery? Fuckers.
Bacon?
No. I don't have any cutlery.
And
So you use
Gabriel
your hands?
Sims is not
Yes.
a problem. Those mage
about
assholes,
that.
which I haven't even made completely, you haven't met yet. Those mage assholes you haven't met properly. Let's see. We have 5 changelings. How experienced are they? Well, we have a artist who probably has done something.
I'll be going now.
Okay, bye, Jacklor.
Bye.
I think mostly they have been trying to maintain their influence. And up his streetwise. What with the Sabbat influence going away, pulling strings, etc. Prince has probably been doing a lot, or their ruler, I should say, has been doing a lot. So even though he's the most experienced, I'm gonna give him 5 as well. Let's see. A dot of intimidation and a dot of alertness makes sense to me. No, that's wrong. 1 left. Okay. Trent Andrew. I don't... He's new, so I'm just gonna give him 5 for having had to make shit randomly, but... Right, one of the few people that has computer because he's studied some of the theory behind the potential for thinking machines, because some of the theoretical work was around. His XP... Gonna put 2 into drive, because he's probably worked on cars some, but I'm gonna save the rest of it. Dispatch. Probably gonna give her like 10. Actually, I should give more to the leader, because they don't slow down the way fucking vampires do. Hey, K101. We are handing out XP to NPCs for one of the tabletop campaigns. Okay. Yeah. Even more intimidation here makes sense, because keeping the fuckers in line. And what about her? Much the same here, that and streetwise. Okay, and the one that actually snuck into the Malk meeting spot. I think she probably gets 15 because I might actually up her art here. I might need to open the Changeling book to look it up to see what the 4th level does. Damn it, this external hard drive. Okay, and other than that, we have the werewolves as well after this. Come on. Changeling the Dreaming 20th anniversary. Okay, good. Illusion, sleight of hand, yada yada blah blah. Okay, let's zoom it out. What's level 4 for this? Smoke and mirrors. Long-lasting, convincing illusions with their glamour. Okay. Holy shit. Actually, no, that's level 5. What does this do? Gimmicks. Okay. By casting gimmicks, the changeling need only expend glamour to move and manipulate anything she can see with considerable precision and force. She knight stops an arrow inches from his liege's chest. The slow parking attendant sends a car driven by a vampire hurling off the side of the parking. Okay, then. I'm definitely gonna be getting that. I think if people actually catch her, that's gonna be bad for them at this point. Artist current rating times 4, so that's 12 XP. She has 3 left. Oh boy! So what can I get with 3? She already has a fuck ton of stealth. Yeah, I'm gonna save the 3. Okay, you know what? Let's do the demon next. How much has the demon earned?
Ooh, that's a tricky question.
The demon has been partying really hard. But the demon did some things, I think at least 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
10 including what she tried to do and got basically slapped down.
New lores have a difference in cost, but otherwise they are
Yeah, for the most part.
current rating.
Times something.
Times 5, I remember that much.
Yeah.
Demon the Fallen PDF. There we go.
It's a bitch to find them out. It's
I
not
just
searchable.
want. I'm not gonna look at the point costs, and she's definitely not getting another out of house. I just
No,
want to
no.
look at her. I think it was
What?
7 and 10. Stop trying to verify the goddamn signatures, you piece of shit. Okay, so I want lore of humanity here.
I mean, she likes to show herself, right? So she doesn't want to hide or anything.
It depends. This is based on current stuff. Manipulate gravity. Insinuate. This evocation causes mortals to instinctively regard a demon as a potential friend, allaying any initial feeling of distrust or suspicion, engaging their interest in her.
Yeah, it stacks well with longing if it's the humanity 2-1.
Would she want to focus on... She has been using transfiguration a lot as well. I think that makes more sense. She can work her way with her high social stats around most of that crap anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna save this, honestly.
Yeah.
What does she want? Lauren wants to... How to formulate this?
She just wants to party.
No, still not anymore. Wants to figure out and deal with whatever cunt found out her name.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no, Vimian. Back.
Oh no.
Someone drew aggro with that. She has flashbacks about a summoning circle when people last found out her name.
If she wants to do that, would she go combat though?
Still, relax. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. Demi gave her a contact with a fucking vampire other than him. Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm gonna give her 2 dots of contacts, one for Demi and one for Walda.
Oh god, no. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is fucking bad.
So, woof woofs.
Past the one about Alan and shit, did they do anything else?
Sorry, what?
The werewolves. Past the part about Alan and
Not really, but they have been trying to maintain their stuff. So, and they've been doing scouting, etc. in various groups. So I think 15 for the ones that went for Alan and 10 for the others.
yeah. It sounds about right.
Oh, I'm gonna have to open the werewolf book for it. Character sheets. Fuck. They're rank 3s too. They can get some of the dangerous shit.
Well,
Oh my god, this Arun's stat line. 544 on physical.
This city going through shit really fast.
This is when the real fun begins.
I know.
If they decide to go on the warpath, the city will slaughter them. But at the same time,
They will take a bunch of casualties.
problem is, the werewolves, they can't abandon the cairn, sure, but they can do guerrilla warfare really well.
Yeah.
They have the gifts for it too. It's fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Bomb the hotel.
I mean, attrition them down. It's a way.
I mean, we could fucking make a city, you know, give up to us. We were only 5.
Yeah, but I doubt it had as many elders as this fucking city.
It did actually.
It did? The same power level?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
One werewolf was enough to take down the whole Tremere Chantry.
Oh god.
The werewolves know the havens for a lot of
Oh.
things, and they can attack during the day.
Yeah.
Just because they're scouting now.
Who they're going to go after first?
That city might not have been as prepared for werewolves as the city is, but
Yeah, this city isn't distracted by any other problems, is the thing, but even
Yeah.
so.
I mean, it has players in it ruling the city. That's a problem in of itself.
I mean, I want to see when a werewolf eventually steps into Thorbrand's territory.
Oh,
and
they
when, like,
have gone there. They know that that's where people die.
that's a bad place to go.
I mean, they were here with the Sabbat. That's what they base their expectations of these fucks off of, is the thing.
Oh.
Are you rank 3? No, you have only level 2 gifts, so we're gonna say that you aren't. Okay, let's start with the Metis. Metis gifts anything good at level 2 that he doesn't have. Oh, this is fucking awesome. He has Spirit of the Fray, Spirit of the Bird, and Spirit of the Fish, so you can't get away from this fuck. He just keeps coming after you, and he always has the initiative advantage.
Oh no. Hmm. Ah.
Oh, Curse of Hatred. The Metis takes hold of the hate in her soul and layers it into her words, scourging the spirits of those she addresses. A spirit of hate teaches this gift. The player spends 1 gnosis point and rolls manipulation expression, difficulty equal to the target's willpower. If she succeeds, her opponent loses 2 willpower points and 2 rage points.
Hmm. I'm not seeing it.
This fucker hasn't done a lot, but at the same time... does he have the fun ones? Like Sense Worm? No. Perception Occult, you say? Yeah, I think one of the things we're giving this fucker is Sense Worm now. Yeah, this little cairn rolled so well for themselves and so bad for the players. There's like, out of 6 of them, 3 of them are Arun. And nasty Arun at that. The random rolls are like,
My soul. It hurts. It hurts.
I'm gonna go now. Bye-bye.
Okay. Think Sense Silver for his second upgrade.
Sniff Sniff goes to the silver construction chick. Hello there.
Oh. You're right. Shit. If there's enough of it there and it's being worked into weapons,
She will be the first. She would be the first to be hit. Take out the silver supply.
it's fine. Temporse is OP.
But still, it will be the logical target.
If they find out, they might not. Okay, so that's this dude. Next up, Ankti. And I'm probably butchering it, but you know what? Fine, that's a Wendigo Arun with 10 XP to spend. And she does have Spirit of the Fray because I was smart that way and it made sense. So let's see. Again, rank 2, I think. Uh, any good level 2s here? Not really. And she already has the city running. Oh. Yeah, that might make sense. Oh. Yeah, this... Huh. Might give them sense worm, actually. But let's take a look at our own gifts. Not Dirge, not Philodox, not Galliard, certainly. We want our own stuff. The nasty stuff. Sense Silver. Oh, that's in clan for her. Wonderful. Does she have Razor Claws? Because those are fucking insane. No, you say. Okay, spend 3 on that. Any actual stats I want to up? Up, rather. You know what? Stealth. Let's give her 2 points of stealth. Anything else I can afford to take? Not really. Okay. That's her. Willis Andrews. Okay. Again, another rank 2 and not the experience. Spirit Speech and Sense Worm. Oh, and that. Oh, that is nasty. Okay, let's give him a dot of brawl. Okay. What else? Any Ragabash gifts we want to give him? Anything good in there? Okay, Ragabash. Holy fuck. Blur of the Milky Eye is fucking insane. Okay. Does he have the roll for it though? Manipulation Stealth. Not great, but not bad. Any port in a storm, I guess. Fuck, that's actually really nasty. You know what, let's up investigation. There we go. And now come the really nasty ones. Do the Tearges have anything I really want her to have? Perchance. Actually, no, I might want to up her sub stamina here. And brawl for a total of 14. Makes sense. Let's see, and you are a Galliard. Okay. Oh. Call the worm. It is a manipulation performance roll, which she has a lot of. Oh. That is just sad. For the players. Oh, the people are gonna die. Horribly.
So many people.
Oh, she can. They get a resist, but essentially like presence, and it's not varied effect based on how much it's in your way. It's a contested roll, and if she succeeds, you just have to come to it. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. That is just sad. Song of Rage. The Garou rolls manipulation, leadership, difficulty of tier 2, power. The victim flies into violent rage or frenzy if naturally prone for 1 turn per success. Oh, that's another one of her good rolls, yes. Oh no, she already has that, shit! Oh. That is just brutal. Okay, Vendigo. Let's find Vendigo here and take a look at their gifts. We could. Excuse me for a sec. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? That one's kind of crap because they're not gonna need to resist winter here. Oh, Salmon Swim. That's good. Because that lets them dodge a lot of crap by simply running across the surface of water. And that leaves us with 3 for her. I guess a dot of awareness. These werewolves are probably gonna die at some point. Young but still beautiful. Okay, and leaves us 1 more, I believe, and then we are done. Actually, no, we still have the Sabat dudes. Or the one Sabat chick, but... 2 NPCs left, 2. So, Arun. He already has a lot of crap. And which one was he? Which clan? Vendigo as well. Okay. Does he have Sky Running? He does. Now let's take a look at Homid gifts. Because there might be something good for Humies. I seem to recall there was. Okay. Any good level 3s? Throwing the bullet. All crafted weapons not made of silver. That's kind of crap. Let's take a look at his stats. Maybe there's something we want to up there. You know what? Dot of athletics and dot of alertness sound good. Leaves us with 3. Anything we want to put into that? You know what? They're working a lot in the city. Let's say he learns the basics of driving. So, that's a bot neonate. Say 10 XP.
Yeah. Especially the one who survived.
I mean, that is the only one I'm gonna bother with. So what do we do with her? She Fuck, she's on Path of Night too.
Half of night. Let me check that.
That's like Terrify the Mortals and being scared little bitches.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna give her Auspex 3 because that was what she was good at. And, well, I doubt she's gonna have much say in what she wants to do, but...
Yeah, she won't have much time with Bacon's around.
Well, he was giving her to Avdan. Shit, yeah. I think it's pretty obvious what she wants with her nature for me, so yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that, and that has been updating the NPCs then, as far as that goes, and mapping some stuff out. I guess next you'll see us is gonna be on the... well, this Sunday on the actual session, hopefully, if nothing comes up on my end. So I'll say goodbye for now.